Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been such a long time since I've done a video. I have no excuses except that, you know, with a toddler you just run out of time. So anyways, I'm going to do a haul. I am going to just mash together a kind of massive haul over the past month. I'm including my Sephora VIB sale. I only got 2 things from there. Mostly MAC, and I'm going to go ahead and throw in the MAC holiday collection, which was called Heirloom Mix. So I'm just going to go ahead and jump into it. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with the Heirloom Mix stuff since I know that this was pretty anticipated. I'm not prepared at all. Here we go. Okay, so I only picked up a few things from the collection. I didn't go crazy. I didn't end up getting any of the sets or anything. I did pick up one eye quad. It's not a quad, it's a palette. And it's the Keepsakes. And this is the packaging. Oh my god. Oh, my face. The packaging for this is amazing. The glitter does not come off at all. You can, you know, this came in beige eyes, which is what this one is. It's the black packaging. Oh my god, I'm just gonna keep moving it so you can see the sparkle. It came in beige eyes. It came in a white package of smoky eyes, which was almost identical. It was just a matter of packaging, really. And then a dark gray color, which was a purple. I don't remember what it was called. I think it was just called purple eyes. Anyway, so this came with 8 different eyeshadows, which is unusual for palettes. Excuse me. These dogs are making so much freaking noise. I hate them. They came in, and this is interesting packaging. I kept trying to push this, and you don't push it. You just lift it. It's magnetic. So this is what the packaging looks like. So there is a big mirror, and it does come with an applicator. Go ahead and dump this out. So it comes with the little tiny pencil brush side, and then it comes with a little fluffy brush. I mean, you can get some use out of this, definitely, especially this side. It's a lot more stiff and easier to work with. I'm just going to set that aside. So anyways, the colors are, I think there's 2 permanent colors. I want to say there's 3 permanent colors, okay, and then the rest are limited edition. And it's unusual for them to have 8 because they usually do 6. So you're getting a little less product in these versus like the past holidays. And this one I think was $39.50. I think it's worth it for the packaging, and I love these colors. The colors I'm gonna wear a lot. So let me go ahead and tell you, this one is Her Mistress. It's a matte. There are 4 mattes and 4 shimmers, by the way. So this is Her Mistress, which is a matte. Then we have Sweet Sovereign, which is a luster. Fair Maiden is a luster. Tempting is a luster, which is a permanent color as well. And then we have Omega, which is permanent and a matte. Quintessential is a frost. Mystery is permanent and it's a satin, this color right here. And then we have Night Whisper, which I think is a Volux or a velvet. This is I don't remember if it might be a Volux. Anyways, they're really pretty, but they don't swatch well. And I have this palette on my eyes. I put in, what did I put in? I put in this Sweet Sovereign, which was this color all over my lid, all over the lid. And then I used Tempting in the crease over here. And this Tempting I think is a little bit different than the permanent Tempting. I think it's a little bit lighter. So that's something to consider. And then I used the Her Mistress color as a highlight. This I think is really nice. Again, didn't swatch amazing. I wasn't really that impressed with the smoky palette or the purple palette. Some people really like them. I was not impressed at all. The purple one especially just swatched like poo-poo. I was surprised. I was really surprised. So I ended up only with this one. And let me go ahead and see. You're not really going to be able to see the swatches at all. You might see some shimmer, but that's about it. And I'm glad they work better on the eye than they do swatching. I really wanted to get one of these for the packaging. I haven't gotten an eyeshadow palette, I don't think, ever from a holiday collection. Anyway, so here are the swatches. Here's the bottom, the top 4 in the palette, and then the darker colors up here. You see the pigmentation just is not that great, especially over here. You can't even see this color, which is the lightest one. And I don't know, I mean, it depends on what you like. I mean, these are colors I'm going to use, so it's not a total waste, but the packaging is beautiful. One more time. And the pearls that are here, they're a little flimsy, so be gentle. But this, beautiful packaging. And then I got one lipstick, and the packaging for that I think we've all seen. It's sparkly as well. And I picked up Tribalist. I decided to pass on all the other ones just because they're not re-promotes. I mean, you know. I mean, they're not re-promotes, but Rebel was a permanent color. This one is a re-promote. And I wasn't just like the colors we've seen a million times this year. Anyway, so the packaging is really pretty. It's that sparkly. It has a texture to it, but not like Alluring Aquatics with like visible like water droplets. This one has a texture. You can feel it. Can you hear it? You can feel it, but it's not, you know, like out there. Anyways, Tribalist is a gorgeous dark berry purple color. And this one is an amplified. Now, I never owned the original Tribalist, which came out with style rights 5 years ago. I don't know. I don't remember. A lot of people are saying it's a little bit different. The original was not an amplified, I think. But it's like the same color, as far as I can tell. But that is the swatch of that. It's really pretty. I freaking love it. And then the last lip product I got was a cream sheen glass. And this is Courting Chic. Oh, wait, do you guys see this? Oh, I'm dying. Okay, look at this. It's so pretty. Can you see the sparkles? And it's like pretty pigmented. Again, the packaging here has the sparkles. It has that texture to it. And then this one, oh my god, it's just like, I can't even. This over top of Tribalist is really pretty. But even on its own, it's very pigmented. The other ones weren't that pigmented, but this one was really pigmented, and it's very, very, I don't think you'll be able to tell, but it's very sparkly. Has a lot of red. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's just red sparkles in the deeper red base. It's very beautiful. I loved it. And the last two things I picked up from this collection were the pressed pigments. Now, there is a huge discrepancy between these pressed pigments and the regular permanent product pressed pigments. The price difference, well, I should say the size difference, because the price is the same. These are, I think, their permanent ones are also $21.50. Oh, I forgot to say, this one was $22, I think. The lipstick was $17.50. And these, I believe, are $21.50. And they're the size of a normal eyeshadow. Which is hugely disappointing considering that the permanent pressed pigments, which are the same price, are like huge. They're like, you know, like they're the size of the mineralized eyeshadows, you know, just flat, but they're huge. They're really big. They're the size of the Pro Longwear ones. So you're getting a hella less product for the same price. And it does say on the back, you know, handle with care, the product is delicate. So I ended up with Noblesse Oblige. I have no idea how to say that, but that's what I'm going with. So again, with the packaging being sparkly, and this is Noblesse Oblige. This is a really pretty everyday color. Shoot, okay, I'll put it right here. So it's beautiful. It's really, really pretty. I didn't really notice a big difference using it wet. I thought it was really pigmented and pretty on its own dry. This is a dry swatch, and it's so pretty. Look at it. And it's really just a nice, like, silvery gold color. It's very cool toned, definitely for sure. I think MAC describes it as a frosty wood. Oh. And then the second one I picked up, I haven't even tried in my eye yet, but I'm dying to, is Modern Majesty, which is this one. And this one I thought kind of reminded me of Club as a pressed pigment. But it's so pretty. This one is like a warm brown base, but it has a blue teal reflectives in it. So that is what, oh, you see the green? There it is, the blue green color. Oh, there they are. They're so pretty. So those are the two that I ended up with. I did kind of have my eye on Enchanted, which is like the big winner of this collection that was sold out. You know, that a lot of people are having a hard time finding. I liked it. It's just, you know, I didn't need it. It wasn't something that I was gonna wear very often. I don't really wear a lot of colors on my eyes in general, so not anymore at least. But it was really pretty. I did swatch it. It was really, really pretty. Anyway, so moving on to more MAC stuff that I picked up, and then I'll get into my VIB haul. First off, oh, you know, I have one drugstore thing. Let's get that out of the way. I picked up the Maybelline Brow Drama. And I picked up the color, I think, soft brown. Yeah, soft brown. So I have a gripe about this. I do like it, but I don't use it on its own. It looks kind of funny on its own. I've been filling in my brows with the powder, and then I use this to set. My gripe was the shape of the wand. What the hell is that medieval torture device on the end of it? I don't understand the point of the ball. It is really awkward to use. My brows are not like, do you guys see that? Hold on. This thing is bigger than my brow. So, you know, if you have thinner brows, you know, you might have a hard time kind of using it. I almost thought about chopping off the end and just using like the actual like this part for it. But I don't know. I keep playing with it. I mean, it works okay. It is decently pigmented. And keep in mind, I mean, they had a blonde color. But it's kind of a weird product. So this is what it looks like on its own without, if I were to not use anything. So keep in mind, I do like a darker brow right now, so I went a darker color. They did have a blonde color, which I have no idea what that looks like whatsoever. So, you know, I just decided to go with this. It's okay, I like it. It's something I'm going to use, but would I repurchase it again? Probably not. So then, moving on, I've been filling in my eyebrows with the Espresso eyeshadow from MAC, and it's a matte color, and it's a deep, kind of more of a cool toned kind of brown. That's what I've been using because it kind of matches my roots. So I've been into a darker brow lately for fall. Then I got two blushes. Yeah, two. So I picked up Gingerly, which I've been wanting for a while, which is a sheer tone blush. This is Gingerly. I don't have it on today, of course. But it's a really pretty natural flushy color. It's definitely more on the coppery side. Like I said, it's ginger, but it's since it's a sheer tone, it's very buildable. It's easy to work with on my fair skin. It still works out very nice. And then I picked up Make You Mine Pro Longwear blush from the matte lip collection. I didn't actually get any lipsticks from that, but this is what that looks like. It's so pretty. Now this one, I think they're making these permanent because they are being sold in the pan form, I believe, online on MAC.com. So this is what Make You Mine looks like with my super swatched up hand. This is it right here. It's very pretty. You know, I would use a lighter hand with it. I forgot to swatch Gingerly. So here is Gingerly. That's Gingerly right there. It's more of a like a burnt coral, but like very sheer. Really, really pretty. Alright, so then I finally got my hands on freaking Whirl lip liner. And I'm wearing it today, and I have something else over it, and I'll show you in a minute. So Whirl lip liner has pretty much been sold out almost everywhere that I went to in the area. Excuse me, I live in LA, so I went to a lot of areas. This is what it looked like. Excuse me, why do I always have to burp whenever I'm filming? Ugh. Anyway, so this is the infamous Kylie Jenner color, which is why it's been sold out everywhere. This is what it looks like. A really close one to this is Soar, but I don't really like Soar as much. I like Whirl better. It has a little more brown to it, which is Soar is much more pink. Alright, then on top of that, I have a Modesty, which is a cream sheen. And this is what I have on my lips right now. And it pretty much matches Whirl almost exactly. But I mean, it's sheer, so, and it looks more pink. But this and this, once you fill them in, are almost the same color. Very, very pretty. That's what I have on today. So then I picked up an eyeshadow. This is the permanent color. I don't remember if I showed you anything I got from the Star Wars. No. Whatever this the camo one that just came out maybe like in September. Anyways, I got this one, which I think is called Marsh. I already kind of semi-depotted it, but I got lazy. So I have big room on here. Marsh, which is a really pretty, pick up a good color. Yeah, this is it. This is a really pretty green color. It's kind of very unusual. It does remind me of like a marsh. It's very well named. Let me go ahead and swatch that here. But I thought this would be really pretty, just as a soft wash of color. And this one is called I think it's called Natural Wilderness. And this one sold out on the website pretty quickly. And it's kind of an unusual color. It's like a mustardy brown color, which I thought, ugh. But this is really pretty in the crease. Like, really pretty. So that is what Natural Wilderness looks like. And it's kind of like that ugly baby poop color. But it works magic once it's in your crease. And then I just picked this one. I got this finally in the mail. Sketch. I have wanted Sketch for a really long time. This is better. And it has some glitter in it. Oh, I don't remember the finish. This might be a Velux, or it might be a satin. I don't remember. But it's really pretty. This is going to go great in the crease for so many things for fall. Look at that. It is so pigmented and beautiful. I can understand, like, this is a favorite of a lot of people. A lot of people always rave about it, and I never got it. So now I have it. Another cult classic that I never picked up until recently is Black Track Fluid Line. As you can see, I put a tiny dent in it, but I hardly wear liner anymore, so that's that. And I really like it with the 209, which I think is it the 209? But it's the one that is slightly angled, the tiny little angle brush. Very pretty, easy to work with. And the last few MAC things I picked up, I tried out a Prep and Prime highlighter pen in Light Boost. It looks like this. I'm kind of still on the fence about this product. A lot of people really like this product, but I'm kind of having a hard time finding a use for it. And it might just be me, I'm crazy. So this is the color. I chose this instead of Radiant Rose because I don't really like pinky things under my eyes. They don't work well for my skin tone, personally, I find. So this one, I find it a little drying, and so when I put it under my eye, it kind of removes the concealer I had on top, and if I use it by itself, it doesn't have enough coverage, so I'm kind of like struggling to find a use for it, but I want to use it. Then I picked up the Prep and Prime Skin Refine Zone. This one's pretty interesting. This one is supposed to keep your pores and your T-zone kind of matted and keep them from kind of getting too shiny. I mean, I think it works pretty well, considering, I mean, I've had my makeup on for quite a few hours already and I haven't had to touch up or do anything, and I think it still looks pretty decent. And then I have my foundation that I repurchased because I was out of, which is the Studio Fix NC20. I've been using this for like years, like years and years and years. So anyways, this one is what it looks like. It seems so white, but this is what I have on. Anyways, but it does come with a little sponge. I hardly ever use a sponge. This is what it looks like. And so I had some left. I hit pan majorly on my old one. I put that one in my purse, and now I have an extra one. So, on to my really quick